Der macht auch krassen Content, ehrlich. Wir haben gestern von ihm ein Video über Löwenfleisch, Löwensteaks geschaut. Das war hart. Illegales Streetfood in Afrika.
Right here is half of a hoof. Underneath that, there's meat and muscle. I'm literally gonna eat the bottom of a cow's foot. All right, let's try it out.
Our epic Southern Africa food tour continues in the country of Zimbabwe.
There's an ice cream guy. Uh-oh, he's turning around. No. I mean, uh-oh. Oh, dang it, I got testicles in
jetzt musst du Eiscreme kaufen.
my hands.
Last time, I took on this country's most succulent street food.
Oh, we're eating with our hands.
Krass, also.
There's forks in here.
Right, these are the forks.
Today, I'm back in the capital city of Harare, heading into Africa's busiest market.
They're so lively, there's so much action, I love it.
I'm on a mission to explore the most unique flavors and recipes this place has to
Junge, solche Videos schaut mein Vater an. Ist doch was Schönes. Kann ich deinen Vater vielleicht mal kennenlernen? Können wir 1, 2 Scheiß trinken mit deinem Vater?
And trust me, when I
Achso, ich hatte die ganze Zeit Facecam. Jetzt aber.
there's a lot. From crawly creatures I've never seen anywhere else in the world,
I've heard of them, I've never seen them. And here they are, millions of them in my hands.
to cow parts I didn't know people could eat.
You will eat this whole thing.
And it all starts here.
Aretha!
Good morning, how are you today?
Meet Aretha. After recently losing her job, she went all in on creating her own restaurant. A restaurant I'll get to see later today. This is where she gathers ingredients
Kann man machen, warum nicht?
This place is wild. It's full of energy, tons of people, and it's just sprawling. It goes on forever. People are selling everything you can imagine. Food, other stuff. I'm mainly focused on the food.
in Bare Musica Market. It's a place where people are meant to buy food and take it away. But wherever you find
Also, diese Märkte in Afrika sehen auf jeden Fall ganz anders aus als bei mir in der Heimat. Das ist nochmal eine Schippe krasser.
groups gathering, you'll find food, including this illegal street food kitchen.
It's not supposed to be here
No, it's not. Because of health hazards, you have to get a license
because of hygiene.
because of hygiene.
With no permit and no clear way to get one, the owner here risks
Okay, es ist illegal, also das Essen dort einfach so auf der Straße zu verkaufen, ist illegal wegen mangelnder Hygiene.
way to get one. The owner here risks it all in an attempt to feed local workers and make a humble living. On today's menu, grilled chicken and sadza, a straightforward favorite. But if you ask nicely, they might show you this: cow lung
Okay.
and cow esophagus.
Würdet ihr das hier probieren? Das, ich sag dir ehrlich, würde ich nicht probieren, sag ich euch ehrlich.
Cow lung and cow esophagus. I did not know you could eat that.
Here we love it. It's nice for the vitamins and all.
Chat, das ist Kuhspeiseröhre. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass man das essen kann, dieses Zeug.
You could eat that.
Here we love it. It's nice for the vitamins and all.
The cow's cow parts have been boiled down with onion, tomatoes, and a bit of salt, paired with rice and pumpkin leaves that are deceivingly delicious.
Okay, jetzt sieht schon ein bisschen besser aus. Ich würde es trotzdem nicht probieren.
A little bit
Kuhspeiseröhre.
of rice. Then you dig in and you.
All right. That's ridiculous. That's super delicious. Almost sweet and buttery. It's hard to compare it to another plant. Do they cook that with butter?
They just use water.
Wow. Wow, that's stupid good. No one can
Steifen.
believe me, but it almost has a sweetness of like crab legs.
Yeah.
That is outstanding. I'm delaying the inevitable. We need to try these lungs and a big chunk of it. Let's
Das sind jetzt Lungen.
Very tasty, eh?
super tasty.
And soft too.
The flavors are not that strong. It tastes like salt, tomato.
Die gibt's auch in Kurdistan. Ah nee, in Kurdistan. Warte, was ist das? Ist es Lunge? Das sieht eigentlich aus wie Leber. Weil in Kurdistan gibt's Leber. Also nicht Lunge, aber Leber gibt's. Kann man machen, muss man aber nicht. Ich find's okay.
It tastes like salt, tomato, onion.
Everything here we cook is natural. We don't do spices.
All right, that was good. No, actually, that was great. But now, this is something that's blowing my mind. The esophagus, you will eat this whole thing.
Yes, I can.
Boah, der beißt rein, als ob es um sein Leben
Try
geht.
the top first.
Oh, like the ring.
Yeah, the top ring.
Das kann man doch nicht mal kauen.
Well,
Was geht?
I'm not sure I'd say if it's tender. Same delicious flavors. But wow, what would you compare that to? That's like if you're eating chicken wings and you get that really bristly tendon part that's connected to the bone, but it's all made of that.
I think it was very nice.
You need some powerful teeth to get through that.
Das,
Mbari Musica is located in the middle of Harare City.
das würde ich als Henkersmahlzeit nehmen, weil man dafür 2 Stunden braucht, um es zu kauen. Dann kann ich 2 Stunden länger leben.
I was told somewhere here they have insects.
Yes, they do.
Here they have some insects I've never even heard of, never even seen before. I didn't know people were collecting them or eating them, so I'm hoping to track those down. And if I find something...
Nein, also Chat, bei Insekten bin ich raus. Alles andere würde ich mir vielleicht überlegen, aber bei Insekten bin ich raus. Also ich habe kein Problem damit, die in der Hand zu halten und sowas, aber Essen, da bin ich raus.
You cook it up?
Yeah, we'll try and cook it.
Die haben so komische, glibbrige Flüssigkeiten in sich und sowas. Und stellt euch vor, ihr kaut das und dann platzt es im Mund. Die ganze Flüssigkeit sammelt sich auf der Zunge und...
Everywhere you look, there's a different food. Someone carrying something on their head, pulling a cart. It's so live.
Aber respektieren tun wir das, ja. Ich tue es respektieren. Ich habe nur gesagt, ich persönlich würde es halt nicht essen.
So much action, I love it. Mangoes. Nice.
Over 17,000 people.
Aber ey, die Leute sind echt cool drauf, merkt man so.
Behind me, there's a literal mountain of corn. And there's also 10 people looking at me, wondering what the hell I'm saying. Everyone here speaks English, by the way. They're just like, it's corn. What's the big deal? Somebody has dropped all this off. They're going through it. And people who want to buy the corn, they go through, they inspect it, they check it, they buy it, they take it home or to their restaurant. How you doing? People are super friendly. They actually are, just not that guy.
Just a 5-minute walk from where I had breakfast, another rogue food stall. Here they're serving up different chicken bits, including these salty deep-fried intestines. An excellent snack or drinking food.
That very good. Salt.
Was ist das?
Super crunchy. It's almost like a chicken jerky. Not bad. A little bit of an appetizer. A little bit of an hors d'oeuvre, if you will. It's interesting. I think.
Also da waren einmal Chicken-Füße auf dem Teller. Was diese Dünne da ist, weiß ich ehrlich gesagt nicht.
Intestines.
Before leaving the market.
Därme, ach so.
Crunchy.
Ja, gut. Chicken-Därme bockt nicht, Digga, sag ich euch ehrlich. Auch wenn ich es nicht gegessen habe, aber bockt nicht. Schaut euch das mal an. Das Ding hat einfach Dornen. Was geht? Das Ding hat einfach Dornen. Stellt euch vor, ihr kaut dran und da sind einfach Dornen. Steifen.
But I tried those before in Namibia.
How does it taste?
It tastes like a gluten-free food.
I'm looking for something I can only find here.
We are deep in the market right now. I've come to your stall. This is your area.
Yes.
Where does it start and where does it end?
That's from here to here.
Uh-oh, so I'm in someone else's property right
Einmal dran lecken für 5K. Okay, 5K. Für 5.000 Euro würde ich dran lecken, aber nicht kauen. Kauen auf gar keinen Fall.
It's my property.
Oh, this is your too?
Yes.
Caroline's stall specializes in pretty much anything she's interested in selling. Today, that includes big-headed ants.
I've had a lot of ants before. I've never seen ants like this.
Für 5K würde ich 1 Kilogramm essen, sagt er. Nie im Leben würdest du es machen. Nie im Leben. Ich gebe dir jetzt 10.000 auf Hand, wenn du 1 Kilogramm davon essen würdest.
A variation of the fire ant and an invasive species.
They have kind of an average-sized body and a huge head.
They're a soil nester and can be found during the dry season.
There's two kinds here. This is
termites.
termites.
Yes.
Termiten sind doch die Dinger, die sich durch Holz fressen, oder? Ach du Kacke.
They also come from the ground. Anytime you see these giant, wet, brown mounds like this, well, that is a termite mansion.
Termiten.
I've heard of them, I've never seen them. Well, because I live in the north in Minnesota. We have winter, so we don't really have termites. And here they are, millions of them in my hands.
If prepared incorrectly,
You put salt.
termites can be poisonous. This is something I wish I'd known before tossing them
Termiten könnten giftig sein. Und er nimmt einfach eine Handvoll in den
in my
Mund.
mouth.
Steifen.
It's pretty good. That is different than any other insect I've had. It's a very distinct flavor. I'm glad I tried this. It's nutty. It has kind of a musky flavor. Even a little, like a woody flavor. Caroline, I would love to
Steifen.
buy some of these ants. I'm gonna take it to a restaurant. I'm gonna see if they can cook it up.
Now, with ants in hand, I'm heading to Aretha's restaurant to see what she can do with this unique ingredient.
This is fantastic. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing
I've
this?
been doing this for the past 2 years.
Whenever she's not cooking at her home restaurant, she's catering events or parties. Today, we've invited the whole neighborhood for whatever comes next. But first, the ants. She prepares them 2 different ways. The snack with a dash of salt and the meal version, where the ants are boiled, then paired with peanut butter and thrown into a sticky paste.
What is your specialty?
My specialty is Oxtail.
Really?
Yes.
That's what we have right here.
This tail has been stewing for 3 hours with
Was ist das? Schwanz.
Specialty is Oxtail.
Really?
Yes.
Ah,
That's
Ochsenschwanz
what we
ist
have
das.
right here.
like most foods in Zimbabwe, this goes well with sadza, a mixture of corn flour and water.
Before we get started, I need to ask, What the hell is this?
That's our African cucumber.
My least favorite food is a cucumber.
Junge, es sieht einfach aus wie eine Teufelsfrucht
And this
aus One
looks
Piece.
like the grenade version of a cucumber. It looks like very aggressive, hostile, angry at its parents.
People here call it, it's like a COVID disease spike.
When you cut this open, does it look like a normal cucumber?
Yes, it does.
All right, I'm gonna have to cut this open later. Mainly to kill it, because I don't like cucumbers.
Normale
You
Gurke.
get the crunchiness.
It's super crunchy.
Also keine normale Gurke halt. In Afrika halt eine normale Gurke, glaube ich.
Big head.
Wow, that's quite a flavor. Pretty different than any other ant I've had. It's hard to pinpoint it. I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not. Super crunchy, salty, and then it just
Ey, Bruder, was geht, Alter? Der dippt einfach Kartoffelpüree in Termiten.
has its own little funk to it. Here, it's been mixed with peanut butter. Oh, it's a nice big bite. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, smart. The peanut
Ey, aber Respekt an den Typen, dass er das irgendwie durchzieht. Hier so Insekten und sowas frisst.
butter, it
Die auch teilweise giftig
takes
sind.
the edge off the ants. It makes it a little bit more smooth. Anything with peanut butter is awesome. I could mix lupus with peanut butter and it would taste good. This is your specialty, the oxtail. Oxtail is one of my most favorite things that I can't get anywhere. A lot of countries don't have it. It's also a food that just takes a lot of love and time. There's these beautiful cross sections of tail, the bones in the middle, of course, all the meat, protein, tissue, fat is all around it.
I like it like this.
Oh, you just bite it right off the bone? Yeah, I'm getting my hands dirty for no reason. Oh,
Nice.
that's undeniable. As you go up and down
Essen einfach Schwanz von Ochsen.
the tail, you have different amounts of fat and protein, so every bite's a little different. You stole my heart.
Thank you. Today I'm making mazondo. Mazondo is the cow feet. Then we have the cow head.
So what do you do with the cow
Kuhfüße.
head?
We cut it up, then we boil it. We use an axe to cut it.
An axe.
An axe.
I've got to see that. A big feast is coming up. We've got some ingredients from the market and then some surprise ingredients I have no idea about. I have some idea about. I saw it a little bit. Today, we're cooking up this whole cow head. I have no idea how it's gonna be done. Oh,
And here, they use every part, head to tail, back to crack.
step one, remove the tongue, which is just hanging off. So we're gonna save that for later. The tongue comes right off. So the goal here is to kind of char the skin. So this is a very delicate process. You don't want to burn the skin or overdo the skin or even tear it away. You want to heat it up just enough so all the hair comes off, the skin is still intact, so that can still be eaten later. Gentlemen, good luck. I can hardly see. Good luck.
Gentleman, steifen Gentleman. Einfach Kuhkopf auf Grill. Steifen Gentleman. Weiter so Gentleman.
Here's the deal. This head's about to get chopped into little pieces so it can get put in a pot and boil for a long
Ich
time.
will
We have
gar
a
nicht
chef-
wissen, wie das riecht.
No. We have an axe. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Why are you backing up? You don't think I have control of an axe? Huh? Huh?
Boah.
Today's special cuts include the entire head, the tongue, and the cow feet. Now, with the head hacked into several unspecified chunks, it's time to cook. Boil it in water with a pinch of salt for 4 hours until the fat renders down and it becomes juicy. Then fillet it open and spread out, giving it more surface area to soak up more salt and to cook faster. Grill until it's cooked all the way through. The head meat and the tongue are paired with
Digga, das ist doch safe unhygienisch. Ja, aber wenn man das grillt, dann sterben doch die Bakterien ab.
Adza, made from sorghum.
This is our final meal of the day. Everything today has built up to this moment. Right now, people have dished up some food. Everybody's eating. This is kind of a familiar sight at this place. It's like a home restaurant. So there's a lot to try. Let's get into it. Ooh, this is a tongue right here. Tongue is tough because tongue can be, well, really tough if you don't prepare it properly. So this took about 20 minutes to grill that whole thing all the way through.
Zunge wird auch bei uns in Kurdistan gegessen, aber ich sag euch ehrlich, ich habe das noch nie in meinem Leben probiert. Zunge hat man, um zu sprechen und nicht, damit die gegessen wird.
Success.
Okay, Tiere sprechen ja nicht, aber ihr wisst, worauf ich hinaus will.
Super clean taste, really dense. I mean, tongue meat is very underrated. I would say tongue meat has a density kind of like heart meat. That's good. Goodness. You see they've cut it and scored it and it could cook all the faster. Here, head. This looks fantastic, actually. This is reminding me right now of the tail we already had. All the beautiful fats and tissues that have rendered down. They're just sticky and slowly coming apart. Okay, there's pros.
Digga, der Typ genießt alles, was man ihn auf Tisch bringt. Also ehrlich, ich kann in den Topf reinkacken und sagen, really, that's the most tasteful dish I've ever had.
Cons. One, delicious. The fat is just melt in your mouth. The meat pulls apart. It's super tender. It's made with time and love and a little hostility. The cons, there are little bone fragments in there. You have to chew with caution because you might catch a little bit of a bone splinter. delicious. This is really outstanding. I can't believe it. One of the most satisfying things I've eaten in a long time. Oh, look at this. What is this?
It's pineapple and cucumber and mango.
I've been brought a salad to go with all these heavy foods, but here, they have a type of cucumber I've never seen before. When you cut it open, it looks completely different from any cucumber.
Also das ist schon eine Sache, die ich probieren würde. So, eine Frucht, gemüsemäßig so. Gemüse kann man schon probieren. Endlich mal was unseren Standards entsprechenden
I don't like normal cucumbers, but I like sea cucumbers. Oh, super crunchy. It's a little slimy. It's a little bit like the green part of a water. I guess that's what cucumber tastes like. Here we have our last food.
First, the cow feet hit the flames to get charred, scraped down, then cut into smaller pieces. All this will soon be soup. All it takes is salt, water, heat, and a lot of time.
So this would be up on the ankle or a little bit higher up on the leg. It's just pure tendon. I'm gonna just pull this off. Take a look at that.
Der beißt einfach in pures Fett rein.
Delicious.
Ich hatte eine Frage an euch, so mögt ihr so dieses Fettige? Ich gehöre zu der Variante, die sowas nicht mag, überhaupt nicht.
Get a little bit chewy, but it's so rich you can only have a little bit of that. All right, that is the foot. Right here is half of a hoof, and then the other half would be here, except they actually cut.
Es ist einfach nur glibberig und ich finde diese Konsistenz einfach wirklich eklig. Ich mag das nicht.
It down the center when they're preparing it. And what's really bizarre about the hoof is there's an enamel on the outside. The enamel is basically like a big fingernail. It's made out of keratin. Underneath that, there's meat and muscle. I'm literally gonna eat the bottom of a cow's foot. Let's try it out. Oh, that's awesome. It's not too dissimilar from the tendon. Almost like snappy, crunchy when you bite into it. Okay, this is a little higher on the hoof. Wow, that's just pure skin, bones, and then some cartilage in between. That's fantastic. In Zimbabwe, I'm pretty blown away, to be honest. We went to the market. Markets can be hectic, chaotic, sometimes aggressive, because people are there, time is money, they got work to do, and they don't have time for BS. But here, in Harare, in Zimbabwe, people have been very welcoming, open, and just curious about what we're doing, and just wanting to interact and be playful. So not only have I enjoyed the food today, but being able to interact with people in this community has been an absolute pleasure.
Geiles Video, ehrlich. Also, der Typ gibt sich echt viel Mühe, solche Videos zu drehen. Reist um die Welt. Deswegen hat sich das ein Like verdient auf jeden Fall von mir. Respekt an der Stelle. Respekt.